Well, my grandfather, as I said in the New York NICU website, came here in the 1960s as exchange students with a scholarship. And he settled here and he brought his family in the 1990s. And so my father came here in the 1990s. My father applied for me to immigrate to here, and I successfully came here in 2006. As I came here, it was a totally new experience because it wasn't what I expected. It was I was expecting to go to an American Dream house and wait for the yellow bus to come pick me up from in front of the door, go to school where I would have lockers and I would have a playground and I would see opportunity in front of me. Everything is easy, but not to doubt the American dream, but it was a challenging experience for me. One thing unique about BMCC is that students around you are not, they don't have that sort of background of a colleges. So you didn't feel left alone. Like if you, like in my situation, I didn't know anything. I didn't know the distinction between community college and a city college. Many students in BMCC are first-generation college students. Being a first-generation college students, there's an amazing statistic that says only 11% of first-generation college students graduate from college, and that shows you how when you go to BMCC, there's a group of people that you can relate to, and those people are highly ambitious, highly motivated people that can work hard and achieve their dreams. So being in BMCC, it was a daily motivation dose that I would get every day. I go to class, every day I meet a professor, every day I talk to a classmate. I think there's something about BMCC that up until today that still motivates me and gives me hope of a better future. NY is, as the slogan says, connecting ambition with opportunity. So how I heard about it was I was in the dean's list while I was in BMCC. And the dean's list, we get emails from the scholarship office notifying us of any opportunities, any scholarships, fellowships, and that sort of thing. So I received email from the scholarship office telling me, you should check this out, you should consider it, and it's a great fellowship. At the time, New York NICU was starting, so we were the first class of New York NICU. So we did that. I did the application. As I'm applying to it, I did a lot of research about it, and about its founder, and about the people that work there, and what they do, and what it stands for, what they believe in. I mean, if I would summarize what we do, basically, I just can't, because we do too many things. So to start off, we do professional development. So starting from firm handshake, ending with a perfect resume. Well, not perfect, but a decent resume. Passing by informational interviews, which I didn't know they exist, informational interviews. And passing with actual interviews. Passing with thank you notes. When you meet someone for an interview, you shoot them a thank you note to strengthen your relationship. Following up with someone, when you meet with someone and you greet them, you shoot them an email afterwards. So there's a lot of things that we learn in terms of professional development. The second thing is, we actually have a curriculum that teaches you how to be professional. We actually have a course, a book that shows you what you should do this and what you should do when you meet someone, how you should follow up, how to pick the right vocabulary for your resume, how to write thank you notes, and that sort of thing. And the most exciting part about New York NICU is the networking events that we have. We have workshops in a bi-weekly manner. So every other Saturday we would meet and we would have a workshop, and we would discuss an aspect of professional development. Now, the title of the workshop would be a professional development topic, but within the workshop there is a networking sort of unofficial sort of thing. There's a networking, so we would have lunch, and during lunch you would be able to chat with people from amazing places. Goldman Sachs, the mayor's office, the Senate, the Capitol Hill. I mean, whatever you can think of, you can meet people there. So in the first year, we used to have bi-weekly meetings. In the second year, we will have a workshop, 5 workshops over the course of the entire year. The reason why is because we've had 100 new fellows. And so the new class would be concentrated on, and they would do the same curriculum that we did in the first year. So they would give us main points of the year instead of having to spread their focus on the 2 classes. So we would have 5 workshops and 3 like optional sort of workshops that we can attend over the summer. So I haven't gotten to the second year workshops, but I assume they would be within the same frame of professional development. Basically, what I do is I'm a Business Improvement District Program Management Intern. So what does this title mean? Okay, so throughout New York City, there is business improvement districts that are spread around the city. So these improvement districts are composed of property owners that own the stores and the retail space within the financial area that they're in. And so what they decided to do is to tax themselves and to use that assessment to measure things, and there are other things that they can do. So these things are clean and safe. They're trying to make their district clean and safe. Also, what they're trying to do is to make their district as a brand. So what we do with them is that we have this sort of oversight role as a city agency. They agree to with us because they're independent agencies, nonprofits. So what we do with them is we monitor their income. We made an annual report every year, and we host, I believe, an annual conference where all the business improvement districts, aka BIDs, come together in an event, and they share best practices, and they share what they've done throughout the year. So what I do basically is that oversight role over the business improvement districts in New York City. One time I went to lunch with my supervisor, and he was telling me the same question you're telling me. I told him that this is happening in too fast of a pace. I didn't expect this to happen this early. I mean, I was planning to it. I was working hard to achieve this, what I'm achieving now, but just the speed of it happening, it's just amazing. If it would happen 3-4 years ago after I finished college, I would have been, that's what I worked hard for, and this is what I deserve. But to happen now, it really shows me that hard work in the United States pays off twice. BMCC is not just a place for education. I mean, it is a place of education, but it is a place of where you can do stuff that outside of class activities that can strengthen the BMCC community. For instance, I've volunteered with the UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, and we've done amazing accomplishments in BMCC, in which we have raised, I think, over 5K in donations in BMCC. And so my message to all the BMCC students, it's a great place. Use advantage of it, and don't just go to class and quit class and go home. You have to stay in school and do extracurricular activities that would strengthen the BMCC community. Thank you to BMCC, and thank you to everybody here. I appreciate it.